Heat advisory is in effect for later today, but right now, Taft, we've got a little bit of cloud cover out there and temperature's pretty mild.
Yeah, it's really helping us out here in northeast Oklahoma to see that additional clouds and some showers passing by, keeping most areas in the 70s, while to the south, they're baking already in the low 90s.
Wow, it's feeling pretty good right here in Tulsa, though.
Yeah, not that bad. And again, we've trimmed off a little bit of that heat advisory. Let's take a look at it. We can show you parts of northern Oklahoma not under the heat advisory. Bartlesville, you were in that heat advisory earlier this morning, but with the clouds around, temperatures holding in the 70s, even though we expect the rain to slowly taper off and temperatures will probably warm into the mid to upper 80s in Bartlesville, not high enough to reach the heat advisory criteria. So some good news there. Tulsa down to the south and southwest still have the heat advisory from noon until 8 p.m. Again, we could still see heat index values at or above 105 degrees as we move on through the afternoon hours in those locations. What about rainfall since midnight? Well, here in Tulsa officially, we haven't picked up much in the way of any rainfall, just some sprinkles, some light showers around. Officially out at the airport, we have not picked up any rainfall at all, but look at Tulsa, picked up 0.64 inches of rainfall. We picked up about a third of an inch of rain at 4 Acre. Also in Nowata, you notice Miami picked up about a quarter of an inch, and Veneta almost 2/10 of an inch of rainfall. So generally up to the north and northeast of Tulsa is where we saw the heaviest of the rains. Now here in Tulsa, we are seeing some sprinkles and some light showers trying to push their way back into the Tulsa area from the west. You notice right around Sapulpa, extending up to Sand Springs. That's where we're seeing some light showers. Those are slowly working their way to the east. They're going to move right across the heart of the city. So again, if you're going to be out, maybe running out for lunch plans, don't be too surprised. You may have to use your windshield wiper for a brief period of time here in the Tulsa area. Heavier rainfall up to the north and northeast of us from Bartlesville to the northeast. That's where we're seeing the heavy rains now around Nowata, extending over just north of Pryor over into areas around Grand Lake. And you notice this activity is moving off to the east, and we expect it to slowly weaken and fall apart as we move through the rest of the morning into the early afternoon hours. So on future track, as we're talking about the rain up to the north, we're also talking about a cold front down to the south. Not much of a cold front because we're seeing still warm temperatures, a lot of humidity behind the front. The front itself will sink to the south slowly as the rain slowly dissipates here in northeast Oklahoma. And as we move into the afternoon hours, we do expect a little bit of sunshine. That's going to help to really jump those temperatures up through the afternoon. That front itself will continue to sink to the south as we move through the overnight. The cold air, though, or cool air for this time of year, is lacking way behind, several hundred miles behind it across areas of Kansas. And we'll see that start to inch into parts of northern Oklahoma as we move through the overnight. So temperatures tonight will run about 8 to 10 degrees cooler than where we started off this morning. And then we'll see temperatures run about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow afternoon. Not only will we see cooler temperatures, but also we'll see lower humidity levels around. So that combination is really going to help us out. It looks like we're not going to see any heat advisories issued for tomorrow or for the next several days as we get a bit of a break from all this heat and humidity. Midtown Cam, roads for the most part in pretty good shape here in the Tulsa area. Again, a few sprinkles or quick passing showers not out of the question here over the next hour or so. 80 degrees officially in the city. Winds out of the north at 6 miles per hour. Look at that dew point, 75 degrees. A lot of moisture in the air this morning. We're at 81 in Skytook, 81 Sand Springs, 80 degrees up in Collinsville. And you can easily tell where we've seen the rainfall across northern Oklahoma. Temperatures in the 70s, 74 right now in Bartlesville, 75 Veneta and Grove. Look to the south, though. We've seen a lot of sunshine from I-40 to the south. We're at 93 degrees right now in McAllister, 93 in Stigler, 92 in Poto, and 89 currently in Bristow. As we take a look at temperatures across the region, again, you can see where that sunshine is to our south. We're already approaching 100 degrees in Dallas and Durant at 95, 96 in Texarkana. But again, across southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma with all the clouds and the rain helping to keep those temperatures down this morning. We do expect a little bit of sunshine as we move on through the afternoon hours, but again, that's really pushing down those temperatures this morning. As we take a look at readings across the country, it is hot. Southern plains into the southeast, already 96 degrees in Jackson, Mississippi, but you look back to the north, temperatures not that bad, only in the 70s as you move into the central and northern plains. So we will see some of that slightly cooler air work its way into eastern Oklahoma as we move through the afternoon. I've lowered these numbers down some with the clouds, especially in southeastern Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Whenever we see the rain finally in and how much sunshine we see during the afternoon hours really going to be the big determining factor on how high these temperatures go this afternoon. Upper 80s and low 90s look to be a pretty good bet at this time for these areas. Tulsa down to the south toward I-40. We'll see temperatures still in the mid 90s, a few upper 90s possible if we get some sunshine out there. You folks in southeast Oklahoma already in the mid 90s, warming at or above 100 degrees as we move on through the afternoon. Heat index values 105 plus, again from Tulsa down to the south. As we move into tonight, partly cloudy skies down to 73. Some of the outlying areas will run in the 60s, so a pleasant start to our Tuesday. Only 90 degrees, mostly sunny to partly cloudy tomorrow. And then look at Wednesday, Libby, only 89 the high with sunshine, and those morning lows in the 60s. So a little bit easier to breathe out there the next couple days with lower humidities and lower temperatures and a lot of sunshine. So that's the nice thing. We don't have to get rid of the cooler temperatures by having rainfall across the area. So definitely some good news.
It's going to feel perfect out there. I can't wait.
Yeah, we deserve it after the hot weather that we've seen, the humid weather. At least we get a bit of a break here right in the heart of summertime.
Most certainly. Thank you, Taft.